And now we are live. But it's okay. I think still no one's here. Oh, okay, we have someone here. Oh, we have two people here. Still a noob in this thing. Four! Four people in this stream already. Oh, damn, so comfortable now. Olá, Rui. Qual é o perfume que estás a usar hoje? Hello, Zags85. What is your scent of the day? I'm wearing Note de Profumo. This is Amante. Thank you, Gregory. Hello from England. Well, hello from Vilnius, Lithuania. So what is your scent of the day? Like I was saying, I'm wearing Amante. This was my last purchase of last year, actually. Honey Oud. Oh, from Montal. Lovely. I have Floris Honey Oud. I think Floris it's a bit more balanced, but Montal it's beastly. Hello, Tisha. Trisha. I'm sorry. Uh, your fragrance is Cassili. Which one is that from PDM? The Square 2 Potion Black. Okay, never heard. Incense Rose. Nice. Heritage. Lovely. Love that one. Yeah, the Flores version it's a bit more balanced. I feel at least. It has a nice balance between the honey and the oud. The wood it's not as prominent when in Montal I think it's much more prominent, but both are fantastic. Yeah, so this one was my last purchase of last year. Amante, it's so good. Note de Profumo, it's like a sub brand or it's a brand in Profumo Broma. And if you are following this channel now, you all know that Profumo Broma it's one of my all-time favorite niche houses. I love this one. This has oud prominently as a prominent note, and you have also rose. It's fantastic. Lovely, lovely fragrance. It's not loud, and it's very long lasting. Very long lasting, and I feel this is very, very romantic. Lovely fragrance right here. Amante by Note di Profumo. What do we have here more? Oh, and later in this live stream, I think we will have a special guest.
No, no.
She's saying no, but I think she will. Batito Dali, fantastic. Fantastic. On my skin, doesn't work very well. I think it's very close to my skin, but the scent itself, it's wonderful. Frank. Frank Muller. No, I think I never tried. I already heard about Frank Muller, but I never tried. I think I never tried any Frank Muller. Chanel Egoist, fantastic fragrance. Timeless classic. Hi. Hello, Prophet. Annie versus Fenrir Flames. Wow, that's a very tough one. That's a very tough one. I love both. But I think I will go with Fenrir Flames. For me, it has more dimension because you have the booziness, you have the tonka bean, the tobacco, the coconut, like the best coconut note that I ever smelled in the fragrance. So I think I'll go with Fenrir Flames because of that. Has more things going on. It's a bit more complex. I wasn't a fan of merengue, but they're fake. Oh yeah, the Ignusa. It's fantastic. Acqua di Sale, man, one of my most worn fragrance of last year. Wonderful fragrance. Hello, Timothy. Great channel. Wearing. Thank you so much. Wearing House of Siage. Oh, okay. I tried that one, but it was long ago. Really don't remember how it smells. Thoughts on Acqua di Parma as a house overall? I'm very intrigued by Frank Muller Conquistador. It seems like the next step upon. Oh, really? Okay, I love Jérôme Parfum, my favorite designer fragrance. Sad what they are doing with Jérôme line. Projection and complement factor with Fenrir Flames. Well, both fantastic. The performance, it's one of the best that I have in my collection, and also complement wise, one of my most complimented fragrances. Mm, Acqua di Parma actually it's a very solid house. I mean, you have the fresh, well, they are mostly known for their citruses and their fresh fragrances, and then you have the more dark-ish fragrances like the oud, the leather, but also capturing that um, fresh citrusy DNA. I think overall, Acqua di Parma it's a very solid house. I have four offerings of them. I have Fico di Amalfi, which I love, Acqua di Parma Colonia Intensa, oud, and leather. Love the those four fragrances. Also like Mirto di Panarea. I think the one who has that vanillic almondy note, but it's in the Blue Mediterranean line. And so overall, I think it's a very solid house, especially for the price tag. I mean, it's quite affordable when you will compare with other niche houses. So I think it's quite solid and very gentleman-like. Mandorlo de Sicilia, exactly, exactly. Did you ever smell raw ingredients? Yes, actually, I had. When I had the opportunity to be with Ramon Morial, the Parfumeur, I had the opportunity to smell raw materials like wood, rose. Um, as Prophet said, thoughts on Musk Ravageur. I actually tried that fragrance a couple days ago, again just to remind myself how it is, and it's wonderful. I mean, it really doesn't have that challenging opening. I guess it was reformulated like everyone is saying. I think it's quite appealing. It's very centered in vanilla, actually. It's quite spicy, and pretty much that's it. And then it has a muskiness in the underneath. So I think it's a very nice, sexy, or not sexy, but well, romantic fragrance, very sensual. So and it's not powerful, not at all. At least for me, it's very close to my skin. So I think it's a great fragrance. Soon will be added to my collection. Actually, how does raw patchouli smell? Does it smell like human wet basement? Actually, the patchouli that I smelled, it was very green, slightly earthy. They didn't have that humid wet basement. It was very green and slightly earthy. Actually, quite nice. Hello, and there. Thank you so much for stopping by. What about Carre Barcelona? What do you think about their volcano? Their volcano isn't with the black bottles or black label bottles, or is there ambers like Amber del Sur? Can you tell me which one you prefer? Cartier Le Vol EDP? I definitely the Eau de Parfum version. Fantastic. The EDT it's much more clear. It's not doesn't have the density and the richness and the sweetness of the Eau de Parfum. I love the Eau de Parfum, hands down. Indonesian Oud. Oh, Indonesian Oud by Zegna. It's fantastic. I mean, it's a bit hefty. The price is a bit hefty. I would not pay. I would not pay the full retail price. But Zegna actually Indonesian Oud. It's fantastic. Just like the patchouli that they have. Thank you, Dugba. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much, Prophet. Really do enjoy that and appreciate. So yeah, Menudildo Zegna has a fantastic private line, but I think it's not worth the price tag, at least in my opinion. And I think they are all eau de toilette, actually, not eau de parfum. But yeah, it's like yeah, it's like I only have a sample, and when I smell it, remind me of Portrait of a Lady. Actually, well, I don't know about that comparison because when I tried that line, it was long ago, and I wasn't very impressed. Although it was really in the beginning, like it was 3 years ago when I tried Volcano, and I wasn't that impressed with the line overall. I wasn't very impressed. So I don't know the comparison with Portrait of a Lady, but I love Portrait of a Lady. That rose patchouli combo, it's to die for with some cumin, wonderful scent. Can you name three perfumes that instantly blew your mind? Ooh, man, so many. Definitely Ambra Aurea by Profumo Broma was one. Dior Parfum. And it's quite now that I mentioned Dior Parfum. When I first tried that fragrance, the lady in the perfume shop, she said this is a perfect summer fragrance, and I was like, what? Oh, okay. I just see myself wearing this during wintertime. I mean, yes, I can wear this during summertime. You can wear whatever you want, whenever you want, but I don't see Dior Homme Parfum as a summer fragrance. So back then it was quite funny. But yeah, Ambra Aurea, Dior Homme Parfum, and um, 40 Knots. 40 Knots by Sergioff or Alexandria 2 by Sergioff were fantastic also. Portrait of a Lady, just mentioned it. Yeah, blew my mind right in the first smell. So yeah, quite a few actually. I can even do a video about that. Hello, Cuban Groove. Great to see you. True that. Hello. Thank you for tuning me into Jose Mateo 5. Oh, love it. What other of what other fragrances from that line? I love 5 from Jose Mateo. Other fragrance that I love, it's their new one, 6. I'm sorry, that jasmine in the opening, it's fantastic. It's borderline fecal, but it's quite sparkly and effervescent. It's perfect for springtime, I feel, and summer also. I will purchase that one, the 6. It's their latest offering. Also, if you're discovering oud, number 4, it's quite solid. It has oud, saffron, vanilla. It's quite solid. It's not as loud as 5, for example, but it's still quite solid. Other one that I like from the line, it's number 1. That tea note, it's lovely. I mean, it's not groundbreaking. It's not as sensual as 5 is, but it's also quite solid for freshie with tea. I love tea note in the fragrance in general, and one it's quite exquisite in that. But I would say 6. It's my second favorite. Bottega, what do you think of the Bottega Veneta line? Yes, I have tried, except for the extreme version. I tried the regular version, the Bottega Veneta pour homme, really good scent, and the parfum. But I feel like the parfum doesn't have the performance, it doesn't project all that much, and even for a parfum version, doesn't have the richness or the depth that the eau de toilette has, for example. I much prefer the original version than the parfum version. That has a pine tree note with leather. It's fantastic, high quality fragrance for a designer, to be honest. What? João, where can one buy niche fragrances Lisbon? Rui, well, you have Embassy, niche perfumery shop, which is my favorite. Shout outs to Ricardo, Ricardo Claudine. He's the owner of Embassy. You have Embassy, you have Otro perfume concept, and you have Skin Life. 3 perfume shops, niche perfume shops in Lisbon, but Embassy, it's hands down my favorite. Pascal, Marabito or black? Never heard. Pascal Marabito, never heard. Portrait of Lady. Hello, Comforting Sense. Portrait of a Lady is such a beauty, very powerful. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Totally agree. Masterpiece. One of the best of Frederic Malle. Lol. Hello. First niche frag. One from Azera and one from Montal. What would you choose? Uh, Two fragrance houses that I'm not very familiar with because they have so much to offer, and it's for me it's too much. I think it's they have too many fragrances. But for first niche frag from Mancera, maybe I don't know, Cedra Boisé. Or if you love vanillas, you have Oud Vanille. Um, from Montal, Montal, it's I think it's much more challenging than Mancera. So I don't know if I would advise you to go with Montals. But my favorite Montal is Starry Nights. Actually, love that one. Thank you, True that. When I get number six from Jose Mateo, definitely I will review it. It's a lovely jasmine with that muskiness, that musk that you get in number five. It's more or less the same that you get in six, but with jasmine and some woody notes. It's fantastic, fantastic, lovely fragrance. Deep Tico Duel, Eau de Toilette or de Parfum. Thank you for in advance. Hello, Jake. I have the Eau de Parfum, and I prefer the Eau de Parfum because it's more rich. Um, the Eau de Toilette has a bit more projection. You immediately feel the vanilla right in the back, but I much prefer the Eau de Parfum. I have it. You're welcome, Rui. Instead, first niche frag, any brand, but for less than $150 euros. Um, you want a fragrance for less than 150 euros or dollars. Well, definitely Dior, Chanel Egoist. Depends on your taste. If you want a more heavy fragrance or a more fresh, lighter fragrance, Platinum Egoist, it's another one. Even, well, here in Europe, Tom Ford, Grey Vetiver Eau de Parfum is less than 150. Um, so many. I mean, so many fragrances. Good fragrances for under 150. Hello, Roberta. Do you know something of ingredients of fragrance regulations? I know that now this year will IFRA has a new regulation, and they are saying that the classics will be gone and will be reformulated heavily. But didn't dive into that particular subject. But I already hear here and there that IFRA has new regulations with ingredients. Um, but still, I need to dive in more to that, to be honest. But you all know, I think when people heard about new regulations of IFRA, I think they go crazy, and in the end, it's not that serious as they were thinking of in the first place. So, what is the best oud perfume you prefer? For me, I love, and this is my favorite, Soul of Wood by Ramon Monegal. You're welcome, Jake. A superb leather, surprise you never heard of black Lucoturin. 5 stars. Or black or black. I never heard about that one. Which brand it is? Thank you so much, Jake. Really appreciate that. Ambre Imperial by Van Cleef and Arpels. Oh, okay. Never smelled that one. But thank you, Paul, for the recommendation. Well, thank you for stopping by. What's up, Georgia Gent? Any less expensive alternative you can suggest to Tom Ford Woodwood? You have Versace. Versace would something. It's Versace Oud Noir. Mm. But yeah, Versace has one oud which is very similar to Tom Ford's Oud Wood. You can find some great deals in online discounters or eBay, although you need to be careful with eBay sellers. But you can find good deals with Acqua di Parma Colonial Wood. I think it's fantastic, outstanding, and it's a good alternative to oud wood. Um, more alternatives to oud wood. Mm, less expensive. I think the Versace one it's the best bang for your buck. You also have Gucci Intense Oud. It's not similar to Tom Ford's Oud Wood, but for oud designer, I think it's the best in my opinion. Thoughts on clone houses? I really, well, to be honest, I don't care about them. If you're talking about Alexandria 2, Dua, I mean, I really don't care about them. Nothing against them, to be honest, but it's not. You will not see me review Alexandria or Dua fragrances. From where do you buy your fragrance at a reasonable price? Paul, well, I buy in, oh, well, because you're Portuguese, OLX. You have great deals there. Um, Perfumes Club, Notino, although Notino was way better than it is now. Perfumes Club, you have Parfum Dreams, you have uh, uh, mm, you have a German, a Osh Liebe zum Dumpf. I think it's the name of the website. It's a German website. You can find some good deals there. Yeah, pretty much that's it. And then fragrance groups. Hello, Monsta Vista. Thank you for stopping by. What first three niche fragrances that you suggest? Um, first three niche fragrances. Well, that's hard. I can suggest you many, but I would go with lesser expensive niche houses. Try Parfums d'Empire. Parfum d'Empire. Try if you love ambers, Ambre Rousse or Azumur Les Orangers. But go with Ambre Rousse, for example. Go with Diptyque. Try Diptyque fragrances. Philosophe, a great, fantastic fig fragrance, perfect for springtime. Um, and also from Carne Barcelona, for example, you have Elborn. It's one of the best vanilla fragrances, or Palo Santo. If you are into more gourmand fragrances, has a warm milk accord with Gaiac wood. It's delicious, very woody and creamy and warm. So it's fantastic. So yeah, maybe these three. Like, try these brands: Parfum Empire, Diptyque, and Carne Barcelona. I think for to try and to start to dive into niche fragrances, try those fragrances first. So those niche houses first. It would be my suggestion. Oh, you're welcome. Jake Papp, have you ever tried a new release of Moschino Tallboy? Yes, I did, and for me, I don't. To be honest, I don't get it. I tried it several times, actually, two or three times on my skin, and literally, it's for me. Don't want to be snob, but it's a really chemical mess. I don't know. I don't know what type of scent it is. I can't detect it. It's really like it smells something, but I don't know what it is. Doesn't smell bad per se. It doesn't smell bad, but I don't get it. I really don't. Hello, Nader. Nader Fragrance. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for the response. Just curious how many bottles you have in your collection. Hassan, I have almost 200 fragrances. 195, I think. And my girlfriend is here, Gintare. She's watching me. Thank you for stopping by, Gintare K.
You're welcome. I hope I will get some tips.
Okay. Joe Bordeaux. You are from Germany. No, well, actually, been there. We've been there. Me and my girlfriend. We've been in Bremen and Hamburg during this past week. But no, I'm from Portugal, Lisbon.
But yeah, everybody thought that we are Germans.
Yeah, true. Lyndon, thank you so much for stopping by. Do you like Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum? The Eau de Parfum. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Don't love it. I feel it's very similar to Prada L'Homme Intense, to Dior Homme line. So it wants to be in that direction. So it didn't impress me all that much because of that, but it's quite solid. I mean, if you are or Valentino Homme Intense, like it's in that vein. So if you love those type of fragrances, yes, it's a no-brainer. But I mean, I liked it, but didn't blow my mind. Hello, Reduction. Professor X, hello, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Showing love from one fragrance to another from Columbus, Ohio. Thank you so much, for Professor. Mark Jacobs Bang Bang. Never tried that one. Although that bottle, it's something else. But I never tried it, unfortunately. Gentlemen, EDP is like honey to the ladies. Well, I don't know about that, but okay. Hello there. Have you had the chance to try B yet? No, unfortunately, no. I already heard mixed reviews. Either they love it or hate it. But no, never tried it. My guess it's a delicious honey with beeswax. I think it might be slightly sweet and very um, resinous, sticky, sweet. So, but no, I never tried it. Does someone have the flu in there? Yes, it has.
Yes,
Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Joa don't take care of me well.
Oh, damn. The shots are being fired. I would
I'm
love.
sorry, guys.
She wanted to be. Well, she can. She's just a bit shy. She will join us. Is it German flu? Yes, it is German flu. She got sick in Germany, actually. I would love to try more of the House of Hermes. Yeah, Hermes, actually, I've been trying that house. I tried more in Germany. I tried, again, Rockbar, um, their classics, Amazon, um, and the other one, Equipage as well. Quite solid, very classic. It's a very classic gentleman type of scent, a bit old school, but it's fantastic house. Amber Oud, it's fantastic. It's probably my favorite Roja. Probably my favorite Roja. Das Grip.
Ja, das
Ja.
ist scheiße.
Bois d'Argent or the Parfum is listed as unisex, but it's a bit feminine. But is it a bit feminine to your nose? No, I think it's quite unisex. I can understand why you're saying that because of the iris and the butteriness. But for me, Bois d'Argent was a disappointment because it's very tamed down. I mean, I was expecting to be a very blooming iris, like very not opulent, but more with more body, more oomph to it, and it's very flat. So I was a bit disappointed with Bois d'Argent. For iris, I much prefer Dioron, for example, or in a niche, I love La Tessa by Mask Milano. What are your thoughts? Hello, Sense and Review. What are your thoughts on MFK Oud line? Satin, silk. I like the Oud line. I love Oud Satin Mood, although the U there it's almost non-existent. but the oud, the regular version, it's quite good. You have, I think it's oud silk mood that has the papyrus, but overall, it's not a mind blowing line. If you are looking for ouds, I think you better look elsewhere. But if you want to begin and to start to dive into ouds, yes, it's a good line, it's a solid line to begin with. But if you want more realistic, deep, rich oud, that's not a line that I would suggest. Rokabar is nice, yes, fantastic. It's a classic. Best amber, patchouli, and rose with vanilla scent that you can recommend. Um, but both blended, the three blended, or each separated. Do you like? Do you like Amouage? Can you recommend any of this house? Yes, several. It's one of my favorite brands. Reflection Man, it's the easiest one to like. Each blended. Okay, I will get there. But first in Amouage, Reflection Man, very easy to like. A lot of people compare it with Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male. I don't understand the comparison. I mean, if you try hard, you can see the similarities, but honestly, I don't think they are that similar. But yes, Reflection Man, I would definitely suggest. Lyric Man, if you're into rose fragrances, it's probably the most masculine rose fragrance for me. Love it, and actually was the fragrance that got me into rose fragrances in the first place. And it was my very first amouage. It was Lyric Man. Jubilation 25, my favorite. It's such a complex balsamic incense woody fragrance. So yes, so you have Journeyman as well. Interlude, the Blue Beast that everyone knows. I mean, there's a lot of amouage that I can recommend. And I recently tried a test Goldman, which impressed me very much actually. I mean, you need to like those more classic fragrances because it has that powderiness. Um, but overall, it's a fantastic house. Now, each blended. Um, Amber, patchouli, and rose with vanilla. Oh, wow. Right now, I amber, rose, patchouli, vanilla. Damn, I don't remember right now. I'm sorry, like right now, I really can't point one fragrance with those notes. All those notes listed. I mean, rose, patchouli, you have Portrait of a Lady. Also have Lumière Noire by Maison Francis Couchon. Lumière Noire pour Homme because you have Parfum as well. Um, Now the both all blended. Hmm, interesting. Need to check it out. Do you like the House of Merchant of Venice? I just tried a couple of fragrances and I wasn't very impressed, but it was long ago, so I really can't. I can't say if I love or hate the house. Need to try more of their offerings. João, what are your thoughts on the Portuguese fragrance house Comporta Perfumes? Quite solid, but the majority is a clone fragrance or inspired by fragrance. I have two of the house Rock, Rococo and Arabesque. It's from Merchant of Venice, right? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't try. For example, I didn't. I don't know what they smell like because I didn't try any of them. If you want a nice and nicely priced, not retail oud by Francis Couchon, for Elisab Essence Oud. Already heard great things about Elisab in general. The Etherealist, actually, he talks very nicely about that house, but unfortunately, I still did not try any. Hello, Mohammed. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, what about Sisley Fragrance? Never tried also any of their fragrances. Dito Elisab. That's the thing. I never because I don't have Elisab at least in Lisbon. I never found a Elisab fragrance, or at least I mean I found, but not that line. So it's quite hard to come by with that line. But I already heard great things about that. João, I can get gold rose oud for 55 euros right now. Are you still reduction? I can get gold rose oud for 55 euros right now. Are you still interested? That's a fantastic price. Yes, totally, totally. Is Notino trustworthy for Amouage fragrance? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you find a great deal, please just purchase it. I mean, do not blind buy Amouage. It's very dangerous. There's a high chance that you will not like it. But Notino, you can trust it. You can trust them. Just bought sandalwood from their line museum or something like that. Oh, okay. Love sandalwood note, actually. I recently discovered, it's not about sandalwood, but I recently discovered or rediscovered Serge Lutin. Talking about sandalwood, and I don't know why I just totally randomly I reminded of Serge Lutin. But I tried the new fragrance, the new offering of Serge Lutin, which is La Couche du Diable. Fantastic! It has oud, it has dried fruits. It's quite resinous, smoky, intensy. It's fantastic. I don't know why no one is talking about that fragrance. I mean, I think the performance is not that great, but lovely. Lovely fragrance. Have you ever tried Mitza by never? I never tried the Mitza. Neither Au Noir or Vetiver, the more OG offerings, never tried. Very curious though, but never tried, unfortunately. What niche house do you think is way overrated? Way overrated? Hmm, way overrated. Maybe by Killian. It's one of them definitely. By Killian, I really don't understand the hype. I thought for the Melly Ambers absolutely had rose, amber, and patchouli, and but the base notes are vetiver and cedarwood. Um, hey, I tried amber absolutely way back, like 2 years ago or a year ago, something like that. A friend of mine gave me their sample set, and I found it very similar, or at least it's in the same vein of Ambre Sultan. But I don't remember the scent. Need to check it out again. Okay, I will do reduction. Thank you for the heads up. João, PDM, Harrod, is it a safe blind buy? Depends. Did you try, let's say, Tobacco Vanille? Or there's one from, there's another one, niche fragrance, that it's quite similar to Tobacco Vanille, but tobacco it's toned down. That now I don't figure. But like, if you love tobacco and vanilla combos, I mean, it's a no-brainer. What's the what is the number one fragrance house for you? Ooh, that's a tough one. Number one fragrance niche house. Oh, number fragrance house overall. Uh, hmm. Actually, to be honest, by their history, I would go with Guerlain. Guerlain has fantastic fragrances. Um, their Les Absolus d'Orient, which has Santal Royal. You have Instant Mythique, Bois Mystérieux. It's I mean all that line. It's amazing, fantastic. And then you have the classics, which you can buy for very affordable prices, like Mitsuko, Shalimar, Heritage, Habit Rouge, Vetiver. I mean, you name it, you can find these classics, timeless classics for very cheap price, affordable price. So and the quality it's there. Just think, mostly of the niche fragrances are inspired by the classics more and more. So I think Guerlain it's a no-brainer. It's fantastic. And actually, last year, 2019, was my discovery of Guerlain overall. No, by Killing is great. Black Phantom is so great, and Straight to Heaven so good. Uh, well, that was funny. Well, for me, I don't resonate with by Killing fragrances. I think they are. I don't know if they are overrated, but definitely for me they are overpriced for their offerings. Black Phantom on my skin, it's a very chemical sweet mess. And I love gourmand fragrances. Um, and also my favorite fragrance from By Killing that I tried is Sacred Wood, which is fantastic milky sandalwood. It's quite simple, it's quite minimalistic scent, but I love that one. It's my favorite from By Killing. But overall, as a house, I really doesn't do nothing for me. Well, this is a fragrance, and fragrance is very subjective, so there it is. I love Tobacco Vanille, so definitely will go for Harrod. Love your videos here in Dubai. Thank you so much. If you get a chance, try our Khasasi fragrances. I tried already. I have their wood line is Ashrar, Indonesia. Fantastic wood with ginger, citruses on the top. Has you have like black tea accord also. Wonderful scent, wonderful. I also have the leather one, which is very similar to Tuscan leather and ombre leather. Um, Layukoam, Purom. Overall, it's a fantastic house. Rasasi, it's a fantastic house, and you can get great, high quality fragrances for a very affordable price. So, yeah. But I love the wood, the Indonesia wood. It's fantastic. So is Creed. Yes, it is, Paul. Yes, it is. Creed is also quite overpriced. Very. And I don't have Aventus or Aventus in my fragrance collection. I mean, it's a good scent, but I mean, for me, I think it's a bit overhyped. But hey, that's just my opinion. But it's a great scent nonetheless. Great scent, great smelling scent. I mean, it's probably the fragrance of the last decade, to be honest. Um, so there's that. But overall, Creed, yes, it's quite overpriced. What we have more here? You have touched a sensitive point. Yes, I know. A very controversial point on Aventus. I would like to buy my girlfriend a perfume like DKNY. Be delicious. Can you suggest me something in the same vibe? Oh man, there's long. It was years since I smelled that one. Be delicious. Um, but why don't you go with I don't know, maybe this one. This one is quite solid. Aqua di Gioia. Eau Fraiche, I think. Yes. It's my girlfriend's perfume. One of. So this is quite solid.
Which I'm not very liking.
Yeah. She doesn't like all that much, but hey, she already wore this a lot.
Yeah, because they want to finish.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're more into fresh fragrances, to feminine fresh fragrances,
Well, he
this is a
needs to
solid one.
describe what the girlfriend likes.
But yeah, you need to be more precise. What are you searching for? I mean, if you want a better fresh fragrance, go with Chanel Chance Eau Fraîche. I love that one. I think I will purchase that one actually. Chanel Chance Eau Fraîche.
For me?
Yes,
Okay.
as well. Did you try Molinar? Do they too simple for you to? No, actually, I already tried Molinar, and I love Molinar, and I love their patchouli fragrance. I think they have vanille patchouli, very good. Their queer, although their queer, it's not that intense, as intense as I would like for a queer fragrance, but still solid house. And for the price, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Uh, 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 okay, what we have here more? How many fragrance? How many fragrance I own? Almost 200. It's too many.
Total.
Paul, don't like Aventus very much, but Viking smells awesome and Royal Wood. Actually, I really smell. I really like Viking. I really like it. I don't get the comparison with Old Spice, although I understand it. But I really like Viking. Again, way overpriced. But yes, it's a very solid scent. Royal Wood, it's also good, but I don't love it all that much. What should I get my dad as a late Christmas gift? Looking for woody orientals for around 200 euros. Uh, Woody oriental for 200 euros. Well, woody oriental. You can go with. Hmm, I think I didn't bring any woody orientals. Let me think about that for a minute. Why are Portuguese houses basically making clones instead of creating their own perfumes? I don't understand either. I don't know. But Comporta fragrances are basically a clone house, in my opinion. Um, but you also have one, Aqua di Portugali, which is quite unique, actually. You can find it in Embassy, niche perfumery shop. You're welcome, Jake. Still alive, Daniel, still alive. Why Dolce Gabbana K is having so much love-hate relationship in the fragrance community? Your feedback on this release? Um, well, to be honest, it doesn't do nothing for me. I think it's just another blue, fresh fragrance. Um, I think doesn't add anything to the new releases in the designer realm. That's why it's getting so much hate in the fragrance community. But overall, like in terms of scent, if you want to smell good, smell masculine, fresh, appealing, yes, that's a no-brainer. But people like me, I mean, I don't hate it, but it doesn't do nothing. I mean, doesn't do really nothing for me. They are expecting something more, something different in the designer realm of things, but I think we are doomed to this type of fragrances. That's why it's receiving that love-hate relationship. No market. In my last trip to Lisbon, I bought a fragrance in my local pharmacy out of curiosity. Uptown by Papillon. For my surprise, it's a pet. Oh, really? Okay. Interesting. I already saw. Yeah, I already saw the Papillon in the pharmacies, but never actually tried them. Okay, interesting. Hello, I am too. Do you know of a safe site to buy from in the USA? Uh, I think Fragrance Buy or Fragrance X or Fragrance X is Canadian, but I'm always hearing about Fragrance X, Fragrance Buy, um, mainly those two fragrances websites. Hello, Notus Williams. What are your thoughts on Roger Dove Amber Oud? A fantastic Amber Oud combo. I mean, outstanding. It's sticky sweet, but it has this the dirtiness of the oud. It's very complex, very rich and dense. It's very pricey, but it's fantastic. I think Musk Oud it's even dirtier, but Amber Oud it's sweet, but it's resinous, it's skanky, it's fantastic. Danielle Pereira, hello there. I'm so happy with Zadig and Voltaire. I saw your video and purchased. Man, Zadig and Voltaire was a fantastic discovery of mine of last year. Love that. It's a incense sandalwood scent. It's fantastic for designer fragrance. It's fantastic. I don't know why people are not talking about it that much. I don't know if the distribution is incredible or if it's very widely available. But it's fantastic. I mean, it's dark, it's sweet, it's woody, it's incensey. It's fantastic. Love that one. I bought Guerlain Heritage de Toilette after hearing your take on it. You were damn right. What a wonderful fragrance. Ah, thank you. I really enjoy. I'm really happy to know that you love that one. It's a fantastic patchouli scent, very masculine and gentlemanly. Like it's timeless, a timeless classic fragrance. I love Heritage. Glad you enjoyed as well. Max Aroma is a good site to buy legit fragrance. Oh, another one. Catch My Whiff. Thank you for the recommendation. Actually, I also hear great things about Max Aroma. You're welcome, M2. Hello, Mohammed. Isn't questioning and answering in life share like it's this quite schizophrenic? No, it's an interesting experience. To be honest, I love it. It's quite entertaining, and I hope you are enjoying
Schizophrenic.
it.
That would be the schizophrenic answer.
Oh well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
uh, always on point. I thought Amber Wood would last longer than it actually kind of hits the sweet spot. Oh, okay. Well, I think Amber Wood it has quite a good performance actually. But in terms of scent, it's fantastic, fantastic. What are your three favorite Serjovs? Ooh, another tough question, but definitely 1888 by Casa Morati line. Um, uh, it, that one, it's one of the best gentlemanly type masculine fragrances with amber, carnation, spices. It's quite unique, that carnation note. So I love that one. And the performance, it's incredible. Also, Alexandria 2 and 40 knots, I would say.
Did you answer the question about what to buy for the dad
We'll go
fragrances?
there.
Okay.
Favorite designer oud? Definitely Gucci Intense Oud. Definitely Gucci Intense Oud. You also have Boss Bottled Oud, which is also quite good, but I would go with Gucci Intense Oud. Max Aroma, Fragrance Net, Fragrance X, Fragrance by Crystal Fragrance, Max 40, Chaos Fragrances, all of them are safe to buy. Thank you for the suggestions. Yeah, like I'm in Europe, so I don't know much about USA fragrance websites, but there you have. João, I am getting Tom Ford Patchouli Absolute at a discount. Never smell it, but assuming since it's Tom Ford, it will be great. Do you recommend? Well, as a patchouli fragrance, it's quite solid, but there are better offerings for patchouli scent. The performance isn't incredible, but it's quite solid. I mean, if for the right price, I mean, you can go for it, especially if you love patchouli. But definitely not one of my favorite patchouli fragrances. I think there are better offerings for patchouli scent. For example, Heritage, Eau de Toilette, way better for me. Hello there. What's your take on Carne Barcelona Tardes? It's can lean a bit feminine, but I love the plum note in there. Actually, in my opinion, Tardes it's a better version of Fucking Fabulous by Tom Ford, but that's just me. I really like Byredo Baldafrique, but I just wish it was a little stronger on the longevity. Baldafrique, yes, I mean it's a good fragrance, very appealing with that citrusy vetiver combo. But I think there are better offerings, especially if you want a vetiver fragrance. There are way better vetiver fragrances. I mean, Guerlain Vetiver, for example, Tom Ford Grey Vetiver or the Parfum. If you want to go niche, Sultan Vetiver by Nishane, it's the best vetiver in my opinion. And the performance, it's fantastic of the Nishane one. Hi friend, hello there. Did you try Abdul Samad Al Qahashi Sadin blend? Nope. What do you think in general about attar oils? Actually, I just have one attar, and it's from Andy Tower, released last year. Last year, like a couple of years ago, it was in 2018. But overall, I never tried and experienced attar, proper attar oil, so I don't have a clear opinion about it, about them. Tom Ford Arabian Oud, it's absolutely amazing. Never tried that one. Favorite fragrance manufacturing country? France, Italy, or UK? Um, that's a tough one. Um, well, either you'll go by history speaking, or you go by heftiness and more body. I mean, historically, France, it's fantastic. I mean, you have Guerlain, you have Chanel, and then later you have Dior. These three are the main perfume houses. especially Guerlain. Then you have also Ubigan. But if you want more body to the fragrances, I think Italian perfumery is the best. I think French perfumery, it's more tame, more subtle. They are not made to be wild and project all that much, while Italian, they have that gentleman, but it's also quite the performance. It's much better. It's louder. The perfumes in Italian perfumery, in my opinion, at least, they are quite loud when comparing with the French perfumery. So it really depends. Either go with France or Italy in terms of fragrance manufacturing. Clive Christian X Saffron is to die for. Recently got it. I Because of their hefty price, I stay away from Clive Christian, to be honest. A good site to buy designer and some too few niche fragrances in the Spanish website. Perfume Maniacos. Oh, okay. Nice one. Thank you for the heads up, Paul. Bought into by Amouage there for 120 euros. Oh, this summer. Fantastic purchase. Great deal. 120 euros. It was a 100 ml. I got it 50 ml for 116 perfume. Really? Okay. Great deal there. By Clive Christian. Damn. Hello, Robert. Fragrance Journey, my brother. So happy to see you here. Hope you're having a great day too, brother. Thank you so much for stopping by the way. Which fragrances, Daniel T, which fragrances have you rebought again? My Pure Van is nearly running out. Most likely I will buy it again. Well, actually, funny enough, I still didn't rebuy any fragrance, but I soon will do on Grey Vetiver, Eau de Parfum, and also Dior Homme, the original version, and Dior Homme Parfum. What we have more? I prefer Grand Soir. Grand Soir is fantastic, fantastic fragrance. I mean, it's sweet. It's a true romantic fragrance. A fantastic amber scent. But when you are comparing with other ambers, say like Ambra Aurea by Parfum Roma or Andy Towers Lait du Désert Marocain, I mean, Grand Soir falls apart, falls down, better saying, because those two previous fragrances, Ambra Aurea and LDDM, have much more things going on, are more complex, more rich, have more body. Well, Grand Soir, it's the vanilla, it's borderline gourmand in my opinion, but it's lovely. It's the one of the best romantic fragrances in my opinion. Bro, your take on frag addiction. Many reviewers have done complete videos on this topic. Would love to get your detailed point of view on this topic. Okay, I will do. I can talk about that. But fragrance addiction. Um, it's a serious topic, so I can't be very. I can't talk about it right now, like very lightly, because I think it's a topic where I need to think and rethink about this topic because it's quite serious. It's not a thing that you will speak about very lightly. But overall, yes, it's you can be addicted to fragrances. Like overall, you can be addicted to shopping in general, and fragrances are one of the items that you can be addicted in. But yes, I can do a
Do
video
you
about that.
think that you are addicted?
If I'm addicted? No,
Yes.
actually, I'm not.
Are
I
you
actually
sure?
now my girlfriend is asking if I'm addicted. No, actually, I'm not. But that's a very good question. No, I'm not addicted. Because I
Is it
find
just like that? Those ones who are addicted saying, "No, I'm not addicted,"
no.
but it's true.
If I would be addicted, then I would have like over 400 or 500 fragrances. No, because I see addiction as a thing that you can't stop yourself of buying a fragrance, even if you
That's
don't
what
like
you're
it.
doing.
No, I'm not doing that.
You are. You know what, guys? He say when we are in the shop, he's like, "Oh, what an amazing smell," and I'm like, "Joao, you will not buy it." And then he's like, Okay, I'm not, and I'm not, and then I'm saying like you will buy when I will not be with you, and he's like yes. That's
Yes,
kind of addiction.
that's not an addiction. That is when I love a fragrance and then I want to purchase it. Doesn't mean that maybe I will not even purchase it in the first place because, first of all, I need to really love it and I need to test it more. And then I will think if I will purchase or not. And firstly, I will try to find good deals. But what I want to say is addiction is when you feel the need to uh, fulfill a void in you and you have fragrances as a scapegoat uh, to
Oh come
to
on, Joel.
fulfill
If you would
the
have
void
extra
in you.
money, would you not buy it? Like if you would have tons of money,
If I had,
if you would be enough rich.
if I would be enough rich, I would purchase the fragrances that I
So
want to
which
buy.
is
Right now on my wish list, I have like what less than 30 fragrances or 30 fragrances even. So I find addiction for me. Addiction is different. For me, addiction is when you are just thinking about purchasing like a full collection because you need it when you in the end you don't need, and it's really of a emotional psychological thing, which honestly I think I don't have, but that's
we
just me.
will see what will be after 1 year.
Are you Portuguese, Roma? Yes, I am. Ex idolo Ryther. Uh, I already tried a couple of fragrances of Ike's Idolo, but that one I didn't. What are your thoughts on Guerlain Santal Royale? It's fantastic, amazing. It's has rose oud, touch of sandalwood. I mean, it has a chemical ish into it. It's not the most natural smelling fragrance, but I think it's blended to perfection. I love that fragrance. Yes, and I see Galloway there for some time. Oh, damn! Wow, fantastic, fantastic. See Galloway there for from time to time, 100 mil for more or less 130. Wow, that's a great deal. Although Galloway doesn't do nothing for me, but yes, that's a great deal for 100 mil. Mita collect, Mirza collection Dior Privé. Mita, never tried that one. Unfortunately, neither Au Noir. Very curious to try them, but never did. Aventus is too light now. Well, I don't know about that because I never tried like the OG versions, so I can't really compare them. But as a scent, I mean, it's good. I mean, it does really smell good, and I would have it, but it's doesn't justify the price, in my opinion. I love beast mode. Sometimes I also do. Middle East perfumes or Western perfumes, which one is the most affordable compared with quality? I mean, you have both. You can have Western perfumes, say Guerlain fragrances. You can have Guerlain fragrances for very affordable prices. So that's one. Also, you can have Middle Eastern perfumes for very affordable prices. So it really depends on your tastes and what you want in the scent, as a scent character. But overall, like you can really have both for a very affordable price if you search very well. If you want me to decide if one is better than another, I can't do that because both are fantastic. Addictions, because want to put the addiction item before the more important things like friend. Yes, for example, yes, definitely. Catch my whiff on spot there. Hi, from my Mexican home. Hello there, Carl. But usually North Carolina, U.S. Fragrance addiction is primarily bad beyond what they can afford. Yes, as well, as well. Carl was also quite right on this topic of addiction. And Tails Chanel is really growing on me right now. Got it yesterday. Ah, I'm still trying to enjoy Antaeus. Actually, it's too overbearing, and I love very powerful, deep, and complex fragrances. But that one, it's I think it's a powerhouse that I still didn't. It still didn't click on me, but it's a classic. Guerlain Ambre Eternel, it's a good amber as well. Actually, I don't. Ambre Eternel, I don't regard it as an amber. Actually, for me, when I tried it, And another fragrance reviewer, Bernardo, he loves that fragrance. Actually, I think it was recently discontinued, but I love that. I like that one, but it was not my favorite, and I don't see it as an amber, but more like of a suede iris fragrance for some reason. But I don't get amber. Cuir Entons by Guerlain, it's outstanding. One of the best cuir or leather fragrances, especially from Guerlain. I mean, it's fantastic. Finally, a true leather fragrance from Guerlain. I see that has a mix of cuir, like a brown leather, of Ensemble Mythique. Perfect. Fantastic fragrance. Have you ever gone nose blind for a while? Yes, actually, especially sometimes when I'm wearing a fragrance. Sometimes I go. Mostly of the times, actually, I go nose blind when I feel I can't smell my fragrance. Other people will smell it. Will say that they can smell me, so I can go nose blind, and I think that's a normal thing. They are very different types of addiction, yes, and sometimes it sneaks up. It sneaks up upon you when you least expect. It's easy to mix up love with addiction. Love can be addictive, or yes, or repelling. Yes, totally. I mean, that's the thing. It's a very sensitive topic where, yes, I will do a video about that, and but again, I need to really think and rethink about what is addiction, what is addiction in fragrances, because I mean, I already have three comments saying three different things about to be what is to be addictive to fragrances. It's a very sensitive topic, serious topic. So, but yes, I totally agree with the three comments above. Totally. Got any idea what I should? Got any idea what I should get to my dad yet? Oh yes, about the the woody scent, woody Oriental scent, for 200 euros. Um, for 200 euros, a woody Oriental. Um, hmm, a woody Oriental fragrance. Man, blackout. I mean, totally.
Now I'm using Google.
Bois Mystérieux. Bois Mystérieux and Songe du Bois d'été are similar, both from Guerlain. Yes, they are. Well, they are the same. Actually, they are not just similar. They are the same fragrance. Just Songe du Bois d'été was replaced and or um, was re-released in Les Absolus d'Orient by being Bois Mystérieux. They are the same fragrance and they smell the same. I already have the opportunity to test them and smell them side by side, and they are the same scent. So yeah, they are really literally the same fragrance. And actually, that
Tom
was
Ford Sahara Noir Perfume Woody.
Sarah Noir discontinued. Never tried that one. Tom Ford Sarah Noir. Yeah, right now my girlfriend she's
Tom
searching.
Ford Wood.
She's looking for woody Oriental
Oh, this
fragrances.
one I remember. You have this one. How is
Which one? The squared wood? No, I have wood.
Wood?
Yeah. Does Embassy perfume ship worldwide? Yes, I think Ricardo does. Yes, totally. White Air d'Hermès Eau de Toilette has better performance than the pure parfum, expensive version performing below than cheaper. Usually that will happen because the parfum versions are more concentrated, so they will not project all that much. Although the longevity will be better, but overall, a eau de toilette can actually perform better in terms of projection, in terms of scent cloud. So yes, I totally understand that. Which one is that?
Palo Santo.
Ah, Palo Santo by Carne Barcelona. Yes, well, for a woody oriental fragrance, but this is a leaning to a gourmand territory. Like it has a warm milk accord with Gaiac wood. I early talk about this one. It was actually my first niche fragrance. Fantastic one, fantastic fragrance, and for less than 200 euros from Carne Barcelona. You seem to really favor very upscale, sophisticated fragrance gourmands as well. Yes, I love gourmand fragrances, and you can find, and the majority, at least, of the gourmand fragrances are in the niche territory. Although you have Pure Tonka, you have also by Mugler, um, and yes, I think pretty much that's it for gourmand. My battery is going low. Um, wait a bit. I need to charge the phone because I'm with my phone. I don't know if we will do this or I need to wrap this up for today. Oh man, let's see what I can do here. Need to go.
Wait.
Okay, and look who's here.
Oh
Now you're live, woman.
Oh my god, can you not show me? Please. I'm looking horrible.
She says she's looking horrible.
Let me check first of all. I'm checking.
So where out? Yes, hi. I've got many compliments on Guerlain Santal Royale. Oh, lovely. And John Malone Velvet Rose and Oud. Rose Arabic Clone. Oh, really? Okay, never tried that one. Uh, Never tried that one. But people were asking what Montal is that. Okay. What's your most loved animalic fragrance? Animalic fragrance. Well, that's a question for fragrance journey. But actually, one of my favorite animalics is Histoire de Parfum. It's Haram Braram. Fantastic. Has castoreum, a very prominent note of castoreum. And there she is.
Oh god, that's so weird.
I prefer Safari Extreme. Never tried Safari Extreme actually. Whatever you get your dad, get a small decan. This way, if he doesn't like, you can return it. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Elborn is my favorite gourmand. Elborn is fantastic. One of my favorite vanilla fragrances. Thoughts on Amouage Interlude Man? One of my favorite incense resinous, slightly spicy fragrances. It's fantastic, but it can be overbearing because it's the performance. It's quite loud, but I love it. What was the name again? Paulo Santo. Favorite notes for me would be cinnamon, vanilla, tobacco, honey, and whiskey. Oh, well, I am in the same realm. I love vanilla, love tobacco, love amber, one of my favorite notes, patchouli as well. Boozy fragrances, definitely. You see, Comforting Sense. Thank you so much, Comforting Sense. She's saying that you look lovely.
Oh, thank you. Oh god, wait. Better with the glasses. I'm looking smart. Thank you guys.
Tell-
No better with power.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tamim Regent leather is a good leather. Oh, okay, okay. Didn't try that one. Let's ask a lady on the best perfume she rates. In my 200 collection. Well, what are your favorite fragrances?
Yours?
Mm-hmm.
I love courtisan. Yeah, am I saying that
Oh yeah,
pronounced it?
the Grand Soir one.
Yeah,
Grand
yeah,
Soir.
yeah.
She loves that one.
Sour.
Grand Soir.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this one. Um, from the beginning, I love Tobacco Vanille.
Yeah,
It was
Tobacco
my
Vanille. Yeah.
favorite. What else? Um,
Or du Serré, the one that you.
yeah, I love this one.
Or du Serré from Naomi Goodsir. It was my very first fragrance review actually.
Yeah, that one was lovely. What else? Mm, no, I'm just thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the bottles, but not the names. I'm
Oh,
fine.
okay. But are you imagining another bottle?
Mm, uh, I think I like Rio. No?
Oh yes, Still Life in Rio
Yeah,
by Olfactive Studio.
that one
Yes.
I love it. What else? Mm,
And I think you love. I don't know. I think you love also number five by Rosana Mateo. That bottle, like it's a square bottle, um, saying five.
yeah, I think too.
I don't know if you remember that one, but yeah, I remember like a couple of years ago actually. We wore that one a lot during the summertime.
What else?
What else we can see? We have here. Most of the times, addiction is a symptom of something else, some deep wound and yes, totally true, Paul. Totally true. What do you think about Alexandrian dual fragrances? Really don't care about them. Um, don't have anything against them overall, but they are just doing their thing. But I don't care for them. I enjoy Journeyman more than Interlude. Why? Well, it's your taste. I mean, Journeyman has a leather note and it has also juniper, and it's more spicy also, but it definitely the juniper there gives this cypress-ish effect with leather, and then you have the incense. I mean, it's a lovely fragrance actually. So, um, I mean, it's a matter of taste. Ambraram is fantastic. Yes, Rui, it is. I bought a full bottle after seeing a review. I love it. Thank you so much, Rui. Really appreciate that, and I'm happy that you're enjoying it. I mean, Ambraram, it's fantastic. It's an Animalic amber fragrance. Ora, viva, viva, Samuel. Seja bem-vindo. Hello, CK. Didn't you do a video of the fragrances she loves, or she rated some? Yes, I did in the summertime. Back in the summer, I was like this color right here. Yes, we have. Still Life in Rio is almost as brilliant as Virgin on Water. Yes, it is. Well, I prefer Still Life in Rio a bit more because of the booziness in it. It's more realistic. But overall, yeah, it's in the same line.
So funny to be here. Like now I'm watching.
Sergio of Casamorata 8088, Lira. Well, actually, I offered her Lira.
Oh,
It's one of your favorite
one of the
fragrances.
favorite.
Yeah, but if I would say that or Fan Your Flames, I would say, hmm, I would, for me, I would say Fan Your Flames because I see Lita as a more feminine fragrance. I mean, in her, it's fantastic. I mean, so seductive. And the vanilla, it's delicious. That caramel vanilla fragrance,
But
it's
now I have
delicious.
different of a taste.
Oh,
It
yeah, true.
changed, yeah.
Yeah, it's always changing. It's so true. But yeah, I would go with Fan Your Flames for me. Why means, what about you? If I prefer, which one I prefer, Journey or Interlude? Ooh, that's hard. I mean, in terms of versatility, Journey it's better. In terms of versatility, because I think Interlude it's you need to be in the mood to wear Interlude. It's a resonance bomb. Um, Journey it's more tamed, more balanced, and so I would prefer Journey for in terms of versatility. Do, hey, do you prefer Surge of Alexandria 2 or 3? 2, actually. 3, really, it's. The opening is good. The opening is good, but the dry down, it's literally the same as Alexandria 2. Like, you can't detect the difference, in my opinion. I mean, the only difference is the opening, but I don't see why release a fragrance like that. Like, it's basically yeah, it's a flanker. It's basically a flanker and doesn't have much difference or different. It's not different enough to own both. So I would go with Alexandria 2. Have you already smelled Zara Fleur de Patchouli? Is by far the best of the bunch that Chamberlain created of Zara. Tom Ford esque. Oh, really? Okay, I still didn't try that line of Zara. Very curious to try. I think Bernardo from another fragrance reviewer, he already reviewed one. I think it was that one. Do you own any candles or home scent? No. I,
That is good.
I would
Okay.
love to, but I think I will start to dive into
He
deep.
would burn the houses with the candles.
That's so true. But I will dive in it. I will dive into deep teak candles.
That's
You need to be in the mood to wear interlude.
rap god.
Okay, that
Don't
was
say that it's rap god or in general use the word god. Then he's all around like 1 week about that thing goes. You see. Oh
what?
Jesus.
What? 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 Oh man. Um, what we have more? Burn the house. Yes, I would. Surge of Zanzibar is a great scent. I actually never smelled that one. It's one of the few Surge of that I didn't smell Zanzibar. But I think it's Fragrance Journey. He already has that one. If you and your girlfriend would be limited to only one perfume in your household, which one would you pick to wear and share? Oh, damn, that's hard. Hmm.
Courtesan.
Grand Soir? Okay, let it be that one. Well, I just.
He didn't choose,
I,
I chose.
well, actually, I just wear Grand Soir next to you, so
That's so true. But in general, it would be so hard to choose.
yeah.
Because, like, for example, I have summer and winter smells.
Yeah.
So for me to choose, in general, choose
Choose one.
one, it would be super hard.
But okay, Grand Soir can be.
Could be the option for both.
Yes, yeah, totally. Have you tried zoologist fragrances? Yes, I did. I had a sample pack, and thanks to a very good friend of mine. And I tried panda, I tried bat, I tried rhinoceros. I mean, several of their offerings, and quite honestly, they are fantastic. Very in terms of artistic sense, they are superb, but they are not very versatile because of that. But they are very artistic sense, high quality sense, but not very versatile because of that. But yeah, I never tried the T-Rex fragrance, nor Camel. I think Camel. I think I never tried Camel, and I also didn't try the newbie. So there's that. But overall, it's a great house. Would you be able to assign music genres with fragrances? Well, that's a bit hard. That's a bit
He
hard.
would.
But yeah, of course I would. Diptyque is a good place to start with candles. It's really good. Yeah, I always heard that. I always heard that. That's why, like, I think I will start with Diptyque candles, definitely. Video live idea. Wear 20 sprays of Eldo Secretions Magnifique. Office, Jesus. Have mercy. Have mercy on me. Grand Soir, great choice. Thank you. Do you find Read Your feminine? A bit, a bit, yes, a bit. But it's still unisex. I still find it quite unisex. That sparkly fizziness. Have you smelled Zara Unexpected Fresh Spicy Under Tobacco Collection? No, but I already heard good things about it. I didn't like the previous one, the tobacco, the first tobacco. Um, it was a very sticky vanilla scent, but it's very chemical smell. Like I didn't like that one, but yeah, I'm very curious to try the new one.
Do you understand that you're 1.5 hour
Yeah, let's
already talking?
keep going a bit
Jesus.
more. Like time flies here. I don't understand. And
Okay.
Amouage interlude or Amouage Fate Man interlude. Fate Man, it's I don't know. It's not a Amouage fragrance, in my opinion. Interlude, it's much better. It has that Amouage DNA, that resinous, balsamic, incense, spicy accords. Wonderful. Thoughts on Memo Paris African leather? African leather, I mean, it's good, but I consider it more of a spicy cardamom scent than a leather.
Winter Palace never tried it actually, but it's receiving good attention. What we have more?
What we have more? Maybe it's time for go for dinner, no? What y'all guys doing?
1.5 hours, dude. I have a thesis that I should be around. Well, go write that thesis. Well, she has as well.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm watching Opus 6 and I'm in Opus 10 are great fragrances. Opus 6, it's fantastic. One of the best from the library collection, hands down. Opus 10, never tried it, actually. Can your girlfriend tolerate royal oud on you? I don't have that fragrance. I still have to meet a woman who likes it on me, especially the opening. I wear it regardless. I mean,
I think
definitely.
it's like first of all you have to be in relationship. Then after some time you like accept all the shit what's coming up.
Wow,
That's how I become tolerated with Shaw.
powerful words. Powerful
Isn't
words.
it,
It
babe?
is. It is. It is. It is.
So yeah.
It is.
So first of all, woman, then fragrances, and then we'll see if it meant to be together forever or not.
What?
What I'm
What?
like I'm already answering the
Yes.
question.
Well, really, what are you studying?
I'm studying international law. Yeah, unfortunately, we are both lawyers.
Yep, the very original.
Yeah.
Opus 5, it's the most popular and best selling. Oh, really? Okay, Opus 5. Opus 5? No, didn't try it. David Braz. David, I'm cleaning my kitchen and enjoying your talk. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Thank you so much for stopping by, David. I'm putting together a computer.
You see, guys are cleaning kitchen. What you are doing?
Damn, David,
Just
what you did.
talking for 1.5 hours. Like seriously, I'm sick and I'm making breakfast for this one. So thank you that I understand that in this world there is a guys who are cleaning the kitchen. This is your New Year's resolution, my dear.
Oh, God. Thank you, David, for that. uh, I'm putting together a computer. Damn, okay, nice. When you started your fragrance journey, ooh, well, I always love fragrances. I'm wearing fragrances since my seventh grade, but to really dive into this hobby since 2016.
Yeah, I'm checking if he's not lying.
I've been making our dinner and listening. Oh, thank you so much, Comforting Sense. Have you tried Sergio Apollonia? No, but very curious to try it. Just finished work for today. Nice.
Hallelujah. We're not working,
Yeah,
sorry.
still enjoying the last.
Holidays,
Yes.
holidays.
Opus 5, it's great. Don't sleep on Amouage Dia. The Amouage Dia, it's good, but on my skin falls a bit flat, actually. Lawyers, would you get into politics if you had a chance? No.
Of course, I would be Michelle Obama and he would be Obama. So that's how. But like, he would not be the president. I would be. Yeah, and we would have dictatorship.
Oh, yeah, we already have. Yes, we already have. She
I
is good on it.
well, okay, it's true.
What do people drink in Portugal? I mean, alcoholic beverages. A lot of beer. A lot of beer. Uh, and add some more beer to
Beer.
that. No, but
Beer. Okay.
we also have those liqueurs. The I don't know how to say in English. Um,
What in general? I can say as a foreigner what they are drinking.
oh,
They are drinking beer. Superbox. Oh, yeah.
Superbock.
Superbox.
Superbock.
Superbox.
Sagres is better. Sagres.
Sagres. Sagres. That's how they are pronouncing. Then, um, As a cheapest way, like sangria, a lot of sangria.
as well.
What else? Ooh, caipirinha. Oh God,
I
even I'm
love
crying when I remember all that.
Amêndoa
Sorry.
amarga, fantastic also.
Oh, my nose.
And there she goes.
Woo!
Bless you.
Thank you.
First niche purchase was Palo Santo and Costarella by Carne Barcelona.
Oh God.
In Portugal, we drink tint as well, as well, as well. A lot of tint, a lot of tint. I think I'm too much outside Portugal right now. That's why I'm not even referring to tint.
Kachak. Yeah.
Most expensive fragrance purchase was Cruz del Sur 2. The question is what we don't drink. Completely agree with you, Samuel. What we don't drink. Yes, totally.
Everything.
How about the new Sergio Stella show? Have you tried? Yes, Ricardo has it in Embassy. Amazing, amazing fragrance. Ginger, lemony, with some woody notes in it. Fantastic fragrance. It has, it's rich. Has deep. It's very deep. It has depth. Fantastic. Perfect for the upcoming spring, summer. It's very versatile. I think. Overture. Have you ever tried Sergio's Overture, Ambassador, and Blue Hope? It's awful. I mean, it's simply awful. It's a sweet bomb with a, I don't know, Isui Super or Ambroxan in it. Awful. It's Ambroxan. Awful, awful, awful scent. Totally not worth the price tag. Ambassador, it's amazing. One of the best of Sergio, hands down. Overture, it's from the, it was from the Suspiro line, I think. I don't remember about that one actually. Cachaça and Licor 43. Yeah, also. Well, are you left? Are you left or right
We
wing?
are straight. We're straight.
Well, yeah, we kind of are. We kind of are.
We're always going for the straight. Joking.
Oh, yeah, be careful with that.
Yeah, I know. Like then
What
I just realized what I said it.
what gourmands are on your wish lists? Actually, I don't have any gourmand fragrances. I'm very happy with. Oh, okay, I have one. It's considered a gourmand. Toque Imperial by Guerlain. For me, it's fantastic. Best female parfumeur, hands down, Cécile Roquin. Is there a maximum amount of money you are willing to spend on a fragrance? Yes, definitely. It's 230. That's the maximum. And I really, I mean, need to be mind blowing by that fragrance. I'm really thinking about getting Armani Blue Lazuli. Yes, I already tried that one. It's quite good. I mean, it's a bit overpriced for the scent, but yeah, it's quite good. Favorite perfume notes? I would go. Yeah, well, I have some, but I love boozy notes like whiskey, rum, love vanilla, amber, patchouli, leather. You know,
Amber.
amber. Yes, I mean, uh, more of those dark oud, love oud as well. More dark type of notes, but I also love my salty fragrances. I have, I have her, I have her Aura Sublime, beautiful. Aura Sublime? Don't know that scent. Is that a fragrance? Aura Sublime? Okay. What do you think about more and more YouTube reviewers turning into home shopping agents and perfumers? Doesn't have. Yes. I mean, it's starting to be quite hilarious in my opinion. I mean, now everyone has a fragrance brand or is making a fragrance line. Um, I mean, I don't have anything against that to be honest. I mean, they are just maximize their money. I think, but and I don't have anything against that. I mean, they're just doing their thing, but I don't. I mean, I think you can't be biased or unbiased. I mean, you can't be unbiased when you have your own fragrance. If you are starting your own brand, how come you can still talk about other brands? But that's just me. When you have your own fragrance line or in your brand, you want to maximize your profits. You want to do everything to pull your fragrances to the max. You mean, and then you will judge other fragrances as well. You can't be unbiased. I think there's a fine thin line. So
What you will do when one day you will have your own fragrance?
if I will decide to have my own fragrance, well, I will quit YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thanks God. You will spend more time on me. I'm joking, guys.
But yeah, like it's just my 2 cents. Straight in answer. That's
We are politically correct.
not too correct though.
Thank you. No, the political will be answered. Thank you for the beautiful question, my dear friend. The beginning and then yeah, we are politically correct. And then
Alejandro, worker at the niche perfume store here. Where? Omnia Profumo White Madeira. Oh, okay. Thank you for the heads up.
what did I have?
Would you spend $300 on Creed Spice and Wood? No. I mean, I like that scent, but I don't love it that much. Western, oh, Middle Eastern wood, hands down. I mean, is there even a choice? Middle Eastern wood, definitely. Must be a flank of Aura by Mugler. Ah, okay. Yeah, Aura Sublime. Okay. Very well observed, Alejandro. Great stream. Thank you so much, Reduction, for stopping by. I will reach you out. So that's Cecilia Zeroukian creation, Aura Sublime. Ah, okay. Okay, didn't know about that. Is a really nice vanilla scent from the brand Bijon. Ah, okay. Samuel, okay, nice. Do you consider the Surge of Lira and Nishane Annie similar? I love Annie and I want to try Annie. You want to try? Okay, you love Annie, but you want to try Lira. I think no, they are not similar in my opinion. Annie, it's fizzy, has ginger, a very prominent ginger, with sandalwood in the base, and you have vanilla. While in Lira, it's a caramelized vanilla, slightly floral. So it's very different. And Lira, in my opinion, it's a bit more feminine. So, and I see Annie as a unisex fragrance. Oh, you're welcome. Well, we're here for honesty, I think. Have you tried Taklamakan? Yes. I tried it, but it's not my favorite from Stefan Humbert Lucas. Um, I mean, if you can find a good deal, I mean, yes, you can go for it. But I think for Stefan Humbert Lucas scent, you can have because that house it's famous. It's more famous for its more Middle East type of scents. Taklamakan it's a bit more lighter in that regard. So I'll go better with Mortal Skin or Black Gemstone, Unui Adoa for example. Those three are fantastic. Soleil de Jeddah, it's amazing, but it has a very popular scent character in the Middle East. Soleil de Jeddah, it has chamomile, it has leather. It's fantastic. And if you love compliments, yeah, de Jeddah is the way to go. Sansi Marbella. Oh, okay, okay, nice. Do you still always go for the big bottles? Yes. For now, yeah. I feel like it's sometimes make more sense to go for the 75 ml lure when you have a clay. Yeah, well, yes, I totally see that. It really depends. Like I'm still in the more. I prefer the bigger bottles because it's best. It's a better bang for your buck. Uh, but yes, I see what you mean because when you have a big collection, it starts to be pointless to have the 100 ml or bigger sizes because you have already a lifetime supply fragrance collection. So yes, I do understand where you're coming from, but for now, I still love my big bottles. But yes, I mean, it really depends on the scent. I mean, for example, if it's a scent that I will not wear that often, maybe I will go with the a smaller size. It really depends, but mostly most of the part, yeah, I'll go with the bigger bottles. I have to get. They talk wonders about that. I have to get my hand on. Yes, I was a bit afraid, or I mean, my expectations were quite low on 90, because when a fragrance starts to receive some praise, man, I'm always cautious about that. But actually, it's really good. It's really good. Um, does it justify the price? I mean, it depends on you. If you love vanilla fragrances, yes. But if you don't, then maybe not. But for a vanilla scent, yes. I mean, you have the ginger, you have the lemon, the citruses on the top, you have the sandalwood on the base, the touch of ambergris. It's a very mild touch. Maybe it's just me because I already read the note list, but definitely citruses, ginger, vanilla, prominent note, and sandalwood make it a fantastic scent. I prefer Mortal Skin. Yes, Mortal Skin. It's fantastic. I brought it with me actually to Vilnius. Hello from Seattle. Hello there. Have you tried anything from Aaron Terrence Hughes? No, no, actually. Although I saw his last video, which was well interesting at least. But no, I never tried any of his offerings. Have you tried Guerlain's Aqua Allegoria line? Yes, I tried. My favorite is Ginger Picante. Wow, fantastic. What a ginger scent. Fantastic fragrance. A true fresh, spicy, gingery scent. Man, it's my favorite from the line. What are your thoughts on Majda Bacali Fusion Sacré Obscur? It's a fantastic gourmand fragrance, although overpriced, but as a gourmand, it's wonderful. Wonderful scent. That caramel, it's fantastic. And that I didn't try the original though. Hit the like button. Thank you so much, CK. Have you tried Penhaligon's Alfetti? Yes, I tried. Excellent. Totally agree with you. What do you think about PDM Godolphin? I just go with La Yukoam by Hassasi. It's the same for a much better price, and the quality it's the same, if not better, in La Yukoam, in my opinion. Montal tried to replicate the feel of Alfetti with Oud Dream. Oh, really? Okay. I never tried Oud Dream, but that's interesting. That again, Montal, it's a house, a fragrance house, just like Mancera, which I'm not very familiar with because they have like crazy amounts of offerings, too much actually, in my to my taste. To start with, oh yeah, I would love to see videos on the Penhaligon's portrait collection. Oh, okay. I'm thinking of getting Dorophilia by Miguel Mach. What's your thought? I have yet to try the new fragrance line of Miguel. Actually, I'm very curious to try Tar. I mean, I think that one will definitely be on my radar, um, because it's really my taste. From the notes listed, it's really upon my alley. Dorophilia, again, I didn't try it. I didn't try the line, the new line. The bergamot one and the minty one are really good too. Guerlain. Oh yes, from the Aqua Ligordia line. Yes, but the longevity is weak. Sadly, yeah, also true. But the ginger picante, actually, the performance is not that bad. Actually, I was quite impressed with it. But yes, the bergamot is also quite good. Yes, definitely agree. Try Macera with Cafe. Oh, okay. I love coffee fragrances. My favorite so far it's Café Tuberosa by Atelier Cologne, but I have yet to try. I think it's the king of coffee fragrances, which is I think Unknown Pleasures by Kerosene. Have you tried Renia Perfumes Kisses Rain? No, never. I never tried any Renia perfumes actually, but I'm very curious though. I mean, yes, you have the fragrance apprentice who is praising that line. Tars seem very nice too. I bought Miracle of Roses. So yes, Miracle of Roses, so good. I mean, it's wonderful. Milk. You have that bread, even a quart. with roses, of course, a very silky rose accord, fantastic. I think you will love Tar. Very licorice scent with a touch of smoke and ooh, okay, that's really like love that one. Love the the feel of that one then. Very licoricey, smoky, sweet. It's really up on my alley. Yes, we work with it, and people ask us fragrances that they only have. Okay, they have more than 300 fragrances. Yes, that's the thing. Montal and Mancera, it's crazy. But really, it's a great it's a great ode to the vintage leather floral scent. Oh, okay, interesting. Thoughts on Masomato Duro? It's so masculine. Yes, it's a leather woody scent. I don't have it in my collection, but yes, definitely it's very quite. Oh, it's follow kerosene. Okay, it's follow flow. Okay, unknown pleasures is the gourmand one. Okay, thank you for the heads up, CK. But yes, Nasomato Duro. It's quite masculine, leathery, woody. It's wonderful. Hey, Tammy. Can't stay, but want to say hi. Hello, Tammy. So great to see you. Ranier, the best is Behik. Dark as hell without a fire. Oh, okay, interesting. Have you tried Cafe Cabanel by Theo Cabanel? No, actually I didn't, but that's quite popular in Instagram actually. But no, never tried that one. Not familiar, not familiar with that one. I want to pull the trigger on Guerlain Louis, but I'm afraid the performance is weak. No, actually, it's quite solid. I mean, it's in the 7 hour mark. I already tested quite a few times, so it's not bad. I mean, it's not beastly, but it's average. It's average. By the way, I think your channel is one of the best in the game right now. Oh, thank you so much, Random. You talk about so many lesser known frags that are now on my list, right? Can't wait to try them all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me, and thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your life. A great evening. Looking forward. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Notice. Well, guys, I think I will also wrap this up. We are here almost for 2 hours. Jesus Christ.
2 hours.
1 hour and 47 minutes. Still. Um, thank you so much, Car 14 cents. Really appreciate that. But well, guys, I think we will wrap this up already.
Yeah.
This was lovely. And thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much, Car 14 cents. Once
Sorry
again.
for my flu.
Ah.
That you always hear me. It's a
Not
hard
at all.
drug back.
Hey, Rob Whiff. My pleasure. Rob Whiff, don't. Okay. Shout out to Madonna.
Oh my! Now I'm with the sick face, so not Madonna. Something else.
Oh my god. But well, guys, this was lovely. Thank you so much for stopping by once again, and that definitely we'll do this more often with the rain.
Oh,
Keep it up with the rain. Well, it's the nose full, basically. More or less.
muito obrigada.
Nice one.
Parabéns.
Mhm.
Não. Malta, à próxima volta.
Até.
Até já.
Oh my god. Well, see you guys. Stay safe as well. Thank you so much.
Tchau.
Ciao.